Hello guys and welcome back to Blue Tube for our Halloween special where we will be looking ahead to our game against Sutton United in the FA Cup on Sunday. How you doing, Dad?
Yeah, sound, thanks, yeah, considering I died and became a ghost overnight.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so looking ahead to our game, which is at the VBS Community Stadium, a little bit about Sutton United. They were relegated from League Two last season, and they currently play in the National League, where they are middle of the table. They're managed right now by the former Cardiff City boss, Steve Morrison, who in his playing career played for the likes of Leeds United, Millwall and Norwich City. Just a little bit of trivia for you there. So, Dad, first of all, how do you see this one playing out?
Well, I don't see because my glasses have fell off and my eyes are dead. But no, I don't know a lot about them, but I know that they have been giant killers in the past, haven't they?
Yeah, well, they were famously known for, who were they playing against now? I think it was Arsenal, where they actually got quite a distance into the competition. And one of their goalkeepers had some trouble. Yeah, just by your foot. There you are. Oh, almost. That's it. Yeah, you got the glasses. There you go. Yeah, against Arsenal, where the goalkeeper famously got into a lot of trouble for eating a pie on the.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah, in the dugout. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
blimey.
It was Sutton. That's going back a couple of years now. But anyway, outside of that, I thought that we would touch a little bit on, because we're not going to do a Fulham post-match video, and I thought that maybe we could just use this time to touch on that a little bit now. Dad, what do you reckon?
Oh yeah, going back to the Fulham game. Do I have to be dead all the time, all the way through this, or can I come out now?
Yeah, you can be resurrected.
Do you want to, reincarnate me as someone more handsome?
All
right.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I thought that we could just touch on the Fulham game now, rather than doing a whole
let's
video.
get it out of the way. Everyone was man of the match. If anyone was going to pip it, it'd be Yokoyama for me.
Yeah.
Oh, what a game! There's 7 goals.
I mean, yeah, his 2 goals were both thunderbolts, weren't they?
7 was mentioned with goals, but it was like when we were on about losing. Do you remember? You said 6-0. Oh no, I shouldn't have said that. And I said 7.
Ah, right, yeah.
I actually meant that it was going to score 7. You know.
Oh, right, there you go. Yeah, you're trying to claw it back, are you? I'm just glad that Dykes got his goal, to be honest. Of course, Yokoyama as well. Delighted.
But all of them. Thought everyone had a great game.
Yeah.
There was a couple of, if you really wanted to be trivial, there was a couple of little areas where we could brush up a little tiny bit. But I'm not.
You're going to have that with every game.
Anybody.
You're going to have that with every game.
Yeah. We just absolutely bossed it, and I tell you what, that's why I'm looking forward. I've just grown a dog out of my lap. See, Halloween, magic tricks. No, so that's why I'm really looking forward to this week, because it's on the telly again, isn't it? So we don't have
on
to travel
ITV.
down there, because I haven't got a ticket for it anyway. ITV 12:30.
I think that's significant.
Sunday. It's on Sunday.
I think that's significant that it's on TV. Do you think that might have changed Chris Davis's mindset towards the team that he puts out? Because this might be the chance. You can never call it, can you?
Because there's me saying, oh, Keller will get a game. We just played our sort of reserve first team, which they are, aren't they? So.
Well, I'm thinking it's the first time just for the neutrals to see the brand new Birmingham City on the big stage, as it were. So I think with that being said, that Chris Davis might just consider going pedal to the metal here and give it a strong team.
Especially with their history of being like giant killers. It'd be nice to be giants, wouldn't it? And we are compared to them, aren't we, really?
Well, of course, I mean, it's on TV because we are also massive as well. I can't forget. Yeah.
We are the team to beat, let's face it. Even if we got a Premiership team down there, they'd want to come and convince people that we're not so special. But we, for me, are so special at the moment.
Well, Steve Morrison, their boss, can't be bothered to get the notes up now. He was quoted as saying...
You got a black eye, by the way?
Yeah, I just got into a fight. You should see the other guy. He was quoted as saying, when the draw was coming out, Birmingham, 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 and hoping for them. I think he said it 3 times in the mirror, and there you go. He got us. But we are, at this moment, as you say, the team to beat.
I think we are.
Everyone's looking at us and thinking.
Are.
For a round or two, and then obviously the big boys come in and it changes then. But it's quite nice to be at the top of the dog pile.
So many people have mentioned this over the years, but the magic of the FA Cup. And when I've got I was a little bit disappointed when the draw was made, but the closer it gets to the game, it doesn't matter who you get. You just want to do well, go as far as you can. Someone commented on one of the videos last week about because we were sort of playing down the EFL trophy a little bit, and I was saying concentrate on the league, which I'm easily swayed, to be honest with you. But and this guy was on about, no, we want a day out at Wembley, 40,000 fans down there. And, you know, can't disagree with that. I can't remember who it was that said, but no, I agree.
No, I know what you're
agree.
referring to.
Yeah, and yeah, every game special. And Chris Davis was saying it in his post-match after the Fulham under-21s win. Why go into a game not to win? And that's his philosophy, and I love it.
But let's go back into the game and specifically looking at the form table. Of course, with Birmingham, we've won 4 out of our last 6, one of them just being the 7-1 hammering against the Fulham, albeit the under-21s team. With Sutton, they won the last time out against Braintree, 1-0, and that was away. But the 3 beforehand, they lost. And that was against
some old recognisable teams there in those few games, isn't there? Some old league teams, isn't there, that we'd recognise?
Oldham,
yeah.
Gateshead and Hartlepool.
Hartlepool, they've just gone out of the league, haven't they? They were in the league not long ago. Hartlepool famously supported by old Jeff, Sky Jeff, what's his name?
That's the only thing that they're known for. Obviously,
apart from playing football.
I'm only poking fun.
No, you're not. He means it. He said this.
No, well, we should fancy our chances. They're middle of the road, Sutton, but as you can see from their form table, having won just 2 from 6 as opposed to us 4 wins from
The
6.
nice thing about Sutton is it's literally only the other side of Brum, isn't it? You know, Sutton Coldfield can't beat it. I'm looking forward to just playing a local team.
Yeah, 35 minutes away from where we are, actually.
You do know that it's Sutton in London, don't you? Because I know people aren't that daft, but
I
there were some people when the draw came out.
I tried looking into Sutton United, the football club, and the only one it showed me was one that was literally just down the road. It didn't show me this team.
Oh, really?
That's the case, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's definitely not the one in Brum. They'll all be Villa fans anyway, to be fair.
Yeah, Sutton
They wanna
United.
slosh 'em.
I don't know. Anyway, so outside of that, we can also look into their play. The top scorer with 5 goals is a Will Davis. Jaden Harris as well is up there with 4 assists, but they also have 5 yellow cards. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely too sure how much we should look into that, really. I think the most amount of detail, or the most amount we can look into and really get a gauge on what we're facing here, is the fact that they have only won 2 out of their last 6, lost 3 and drawn 1. They're still a Conference League team. We should be very confident going into it. Like you say, giant killing, it happens. The magic of the FA Cup, you don't know. But with how we are at the minute, the team that we've got, it's not even a League One team, is it? This should be fairly comfortable, shouldn't it, Dad?
It should be, but like we say, it's the FA Cup. We should go there, and it should be 7-0, shouldn't it? Really, and I don't want to be complacent.
We don't want to jinx it, but we've got to be confident to say what we think.
They have history for turning people over.
And a load of pies.
But Chris Davis is going to set them up so well. Like I keep saying, I've got no concerns with whoever he picks for that team, because they will perform for our manager. And I think they will perform and be convincingly I think we'll just play them off the park.
Yeah.
I just hope they don't resort to the the old nastiness and heavy challenges. You'd like to think the referees will stamp down on that. We want to be able to play our normal game. It'd be interesting to see what the pitch is like, to be honest with you, because that could be a leveller, couldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if they want to play their dirty games, and I mean, what was it now that we thought that Charlton did with the pitch? If it was a rough turf and the way that we glide the ball along the turf, that's the only.
We know it happens. We've heard it from the man himself.
Yeah. Anyway, I think outside of that, there's not really all too much we can do. I suppose we can go into some of the injuries at the moment. Some doubts for Sutton United, and Will Davis is actually one of those doubts. I think he picked up a knock in his last game, but it's not confirmed whether or not he will actually be out or playing. So if their top scorer's out, that's just even more of a detriment to them, I suppose, and better for us. It's a player called Hayden Mullins, who's Muller. Sorry, I'm thinking of the.
I was going to say,
player. Yeah, no. Hayden Muller, who's also a doubt. The players that are out
makes yogurts in his spare time.
Brilliant, fantastic. Players that are out: Harry Ransom, Jaden Harris, Finley Barbrook, Lewis Simper, Ryan Jackson, and Edwin, second name, because I can't quite pronounce that and I'm not even going to attempt it. We've never played each other before.
First time.
I said, yeah, first time. They're 12th in their respective division, below Solihull Moors, which I don't know how many of you out there that'll mean anything to, but Solihull Moors are only down the road.
We've
from
got
us.
a lot of people that follow the Moors, haven't we?
Yeah, so we always keep an
Solihull
eye out
Moors.
for them. And they play Solihull Moors in November at home, which is a shame, really. I was hoping they would have played them at this point so we could have got a gauge on just how Solihull Moors had done. Because, like I said, at least I can understand a little bit more.
Chris Davis will do his homework on these, don't you worry.
Yeah. For Blues, on the other hand, Christian Bielik is still out with a knock. Lee Buchanan is just getting over his rehab. Emil Hansen, recently injured, unfortunately, will be out for a couple more weeks. Luke Harris has recently returned, so he will be in contention. Lukas Jukovic picked up a knock in training, so they'll be out as well. Alfie Chang is still coming back from his rehab. And then a slight doubt, could go either way, and that is on Scott Wright. So we will just have to wait and see on that one. Thoughts?
Do we know what's wrong with Wright? There's a couple I want to discuss there, if you know.
No, the only thing that I got is that it was a doubt from where I looked. So
I've not heard, again, from the last one, I've not heard what even happened to him.
No. If any of you guys know, please do let us know.
And it's good that
not too sure.
Buchanan's on his way back.
Yeah, because he had another knock, didn't he, just as he was about to get back in. So
Well, it'd be good because Cochrane has been playing his socks off, and I think he must have the most minutes out of anyone on that pitch now.
Yeah, by quite a distance.
But it's a lot of pressure on one player, especially coming to the winter. So it'd be good for someone that can step in for him. Someone of Buchanan's stance as well. He's a good go-to, isn't he, for Cochrane? And I wanted to mention, who was the other one now? Shane that Juki's got a knock. I can't remember who else I was going to mention out of that list then. Someone on the way back. Who was it?
Harris?
Yeah, that seems a bit soon again, considering only last week when we spoke to him that it's not looking good.
No, Harris, he played, didn't he? He played against, not Fulham. Who was it that he played against?
I'm thinking of Hansen.
You are thinking of Hansen? Burke.
No word on
Not Burke. A Burke. Hansen's going to be out for a while. Harris is in contention, as I say, and it'll be good to see him.
I didn't know Harris was injured. Actually, I just thought he was out because it was Fulham.
No, he had a knock. He's been out for quite a while, but he's just started to come back into the fray now. Let's go on to Blues and who we can actually see them lining up against Sutton then. Because what do you think we should do here, Dad? Because the cameras, the glamour of ITV.
It's going to be.
Should we
Don't
go
be too
for it?
disheartened. They're going to be bigging them up. Like even on Sky the other night, apparently, it was all like waiting for Fulham to do well. We were playing sublime football, playing the passing possession game, playing like 20 passes, and then their commentator, it felt like their commentator, the commentator for Sky, was going on about how Fulham are playing this possession passing game. And I thought to myself, is that just a slip of the tongue with the name of the team? And he meant it. I keep seeing this now, and it's probably more me, but it's just like us versus everyone else, isn't it?
Well, it's
always
exactly
been that
in the
way,
words
isn't
of Tom Wagner, drown it out and FEA, as he would say.
Yeah.
But outside of that, though, I think we do similarly to what we did against the Fulham under-21s. It's very clear that Chris Davis has set up a mentality here of we win everything. We don't hold bars for anyone, and we give them all that we've got every single time, no matter the opponent. And that's a good rule of thumb, really. You always respect your opposition, and you never show them any difference either. Of course, there is the resting of players, but we've got such strength in depth, I believe, even if we did make a few tweaks here and there. And speaking of that, Yokoyama, I would absolutely love to see them make a start, just based on how well they played against Fulham under-21s.
Well, just to cut to the chase, I would play that first starting 11 that we started with against Fulham on Saturday. Go out there, scare them to death, play the same game, because I think every player could have got a medal for that game. Honestly, brilliant.
I just thought, I'm still in the makeup and wig. Do you reckon that anyone's going to be able to take me seriously looking like this right now? I look like a zombie version of Tom Brady.
I thought it was Beetlejuice. You mentioned him at the start, didn't you?
No. I was going to try and put a play on Zom Brady. Like zombie. Zom Brady.
It should be an
Doesn't really work, does it?
No.
No.
Never mind.
No. But anyway.
I didn't notice, actually. I didn't realise that you put anything on.
No, you just thought that.
Just had a
fair,
shave.
yeah, guys, this isn't actually makeup. I've just rolled out of bed this morning. I haven't done my hair or anything. I haven't had a wash yet. So, but anyway,
Still
without
only October yet.
without all of that nonsense of me and my wonderful makeup routine, if anyone's interested in the products, I'll let you know.
Yeah, we are sponsored by
Maybelline. No. Right, anyway, let's go on to the predicted lineup, and we've got an absolute screamer.
a Halloween special lineup.
Yeah, Halloween special lineup. We've got for Ryan 10 Allsop in goal.
Ooh.
We have got Ethan Scared at right back.
At Fright back.
No, good. Zom Bielik
No, he's injured.
in centre half.
Lost his leg.
Christoph Scarer on the other side. Alex Chop them left back. And then, of course, who could forget? We've got Sung Ho Steak, central defensive midfielder. And obviously alongside the one, the only, Tomo Kilowata.
You've put a lot of hard work into these.
And then, I don't know what you mean, I'm just naming the team. And then we've got Shrillamson.
I have to think for a second on some of the names.
And on the right, we've got Jay Hands Killed. Then on the left, we've got Keshi Allergen. Or Ayumu Yo. Ayumu Yoko. We've got Ayumu Yoko Hamya.
Oh my God.
And up front,
Is anyone still watching?
up front we've got Alf Find You, May Harm You. So yeah, that would be a pretty strong lineup. Obviously with the injured Christian Bielik.
Right, and the subs?
Let us know in the comments if you've got any more.
Let us know in the comments if there's anyone still with us.
No, you can think of the subs bench.
Yeah, actually, that'd be a good laugh, actually, to have a read through some of them.
If any of you.
If the two people that are out there that have actually stayed to the
No,
end.
there will be. I think there would have been people that enjoyed that. Anyone who's got any, scary spins on some of the names of our players. But anyway, that aside, that was a bit of a laugh, wasn't it? Should we go for predictions now and round this off?
Oh God, yeah. I think we've got to be really honest with predictions, and let's just go for it. I mean, I went 1-1 against Fulham under 21s. I really underplayed it, didn't I? So
Yeah, you thought we'd go to penalties.
you
didn't
can predict first this time.
Oh, I said 4-2 on the Fulham
I thought
game.
it was going to be something like that at one point, and then we just carried on scoring. So glad we did.
Yeah, I can see us. I think he's going to put out a really strong squad here. I think he's going to go for it. He's shown it before. I think he's going to show it again. It's a game on the weekend. It's in front of the cameras, which I do think is relevant, and I think it's going to play a big part in showing the neutral what the new Birmingham City are really about. And I think that'll play into his decisions somewhat. I'm going to go for a comprehensive 4-0 victory.
Okay, so I think we'll score another hatful. I think we've found our shooting boots, haven't we? It's one of them, isn't it? It's going to go one way or the other. I'm going to go 5-0.
Okay, should we do scorers? I'll say Alfie May. I think I'm going to say I've said them before, and they nearly did it against Fulham. I think they had a disallowed goal. Ethan led. From what I've heard.
Oh yeah, it wasn't so much. It was like caught offside, I think, and he just carried on and finished it well.
Yeah. He's getting
Took
there
it
though,
well.
isn't he? He had that
Took it
diving
well.
header
He's
the
getting
other
forward
week as well.
He's getting forward.
Yeah, I'm going to say Ethan led, getting on the score sheet.
Ethan.
Scared. I apologise.
I was going to say, who's this Ethan there, chap?
And then I'll Find You, May Harm You will also get on the score sheet as well. And I'll also go for Kumi Yokohama and Shrillamson. Yeah?
Shrillamson.
What about yourself?
I can't remember all those names, so I'm just going to call them their normal names. I think Alfie May's going to find his shoot boots again. Stansfield probably get a couple. Do you think Dykes will get a look in again?
I'd like him to.
Do you
Yeah.
think he'll start? I think I'd like to start with the
Ooh.
11, but for this, will he start and sort of just rotate it slightly? But
Yeah.
I think he could. There's 3 or maybe 4, and then let's go for another Iwata Perla if he gets on, which I think he'll give him a little bit of a run. But then I think any of our team could score. We all get into really good positions, don't
Well, we said.
But that's what I'll go with.
We said
Diversion.
Zombielic will be in the defence, didn't we? Just now.
Yeah, but he's not going to be.
He's injured, so it'll be.
It just fit his list for Halloween.
It'll probably be Dion Sandmanison.
Dion San. What else is there? I can think of a KFC.
Does that work? The Sandman.
Sanderson. Sandman.
Should we just end it there?
The man with the dreadlocks.
Right, we will end this absolute.
We're going to get back to some sort of normality next week.
Video.
Try and claw like our respectability back.
No, we're going to get more
Did
of
we
these
ever have
actually,
any?
guys. So get used to them. I'm gonna
You'll know by now that
We're
we
just
are
stupid.
serious about the football, but we do like to add the fun element to it. So
yeah.
and we join in on the comments. We always try and get back to people as well. So keep it coming, everyone. Just whatever happens the weekend, enjoy the game. Let's go out, get a good result. And it's about enjoying it, isn't it?
Carson Young. No, okay. Anyway, guys, see you on the next one. Enjoy the game. And thank you very much for watching this, if you can call it a Halloween special. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Enjoy the game on Sunday, as my dad says. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.